Man, I really liked Pressure. When it first dropped, it was such a break from Doors, with the main mechanic being the same as Doors. How does that work? Well, for me, it was really the game's universe. It was so SCP-like, which, they do say that's one of its inspirations, and it really brought me back to when SCP was really like the thing on the internet. Markiplier was playing it, Corey Kenshin was playing it, PewDiePie was playing it. Like, it was just so, it was such a big thing, and that was like 10 or 11 years ago, so I was only like 9 or 8, but I still remember it fondly, which is why when it first dropped, I knew it had so much potential. I mean, honestly, the story, the music, the characters, everything was so good, and at the time of its release, I low-key did prefer it over Doors.
Really? After everything I've done for you?
Nah, I mean, it's not even like that. It's just that
you are dead to me. Do you understand?
Not because it was better, quote unquote. To be honest, I think they're about equal in terms of quality, but for me, it was more the story of Pressure. After playing Doors for so long, it was quite frustrating that I couldn't figure the game out in terms of the plot. Who we were, where we were, what things are, stuff like that. And now that the game has been out for a while, we now know a lot of what's going on in Doors. And I learned to like the obscurity because it forced me to think and make cool videos on my thinking. But at the time when the game was new and nothing was being spoon-fed to me lore-wise because I was a dumb little Patrick, I wasn't fully immersed in the game, and it kind of took away some of the experience for me. Not that that's necessarily bad, but for someone like me, it was, I don't want to say irritating, but it was something that I was always wondering about. But with Pressure, the game would feed you stories spoonful after spoonful, with each death revealing more about what it is you exactly died to. But even when you died, the game wouldn't give you all of the information. It would redact most of it. So if you died to that same thing again, it would reveal even more, making dying to the same thing not boring, not mundane, but you low-key kind of like want it to happen if you were interested, of course. I don't know. I mean, I know I was. And there were hidden documents you could find that would reveal more information about the Black Site. That stuff is always really, really cool to me, and it really immerses you into a game. It's like, just exploring the optional paths and learning more about where you are. And that was like the magic to the game to me. I always wanted to keep playing and just keep trying to find out more about where I am. It was so hype when it first released and quickly reached 43,000 concurrent players, but where did it all go? Now it only averages around 3,000 concurrent players, and ever since the most recent Hunt event, Pressure has seemingly been on the more quiet side of the spectrum.
Do they know where I'm at? Hello? Do not try anything, bro. I'm itching to up the I'm itching to up the fire on your ass, bro.
Itching to shoot these beat, twin.
As they haven't been posting that much on social media, except Discord. On Discord, they've been posting little updates on their progress regarding the game and its next update, and with the new trailer that they posted, this game might actually have a lot of people's attention again, and for a long while. And just like the video says, we're getting a lot of new rooms, a new ending cutscene, which is really intriguing. We can save the painter, whatever that means. Maybe we can put him like a little flash drive. I don't know. And there's like a sequence where we're riding through a tram with all this rotten coral, which is so cool. I low-key think that the rotten coral is the most interesting thing in the game, with the weird noises it makes and how it kind of corrupts things like the wall dweller. And we can have the freaking deep sea bunnies as pets that follows us. I mean, that's just like amazing. Honestly, I know that a lot of people have made like Roblox cosmetics that allow you to have the deep sea bunny like at your side, but now in the game you can literally have it follow you, which is so amazing. I always thought these guys were like pretty cute. And there's some really insane chase scene with something called an abomination. I mean, this is literally crazy. It looks like we're driving a sea moth from Subnautica. I just did not expect such a content dump coming from the devs here. And then we have wall running. I guess we're in Titanfall 2 now. Like, what in the freaky is this? Like, they're sliding and jumping. Like, this is definitely more of that Ultra Kill inspiration coming in here. The first searchlight encounter is getting overhauled. The ending area is getting an overhaul. The whole game is getting an overhaul. Okay, maybe not the whole game, but like, it's pretty darn close. I'm just so glad that this game is finally, after the longest while, is getting an update. I want to see new entities. I want to see some story. I want to see Sebastian, the new rooms, new items maybe. Like, I just know it's going to be a breath of fresh air. And I was so immersed in this universe when the game first released, and I cannot wait for the update to pull me in again. And it does say part 1 in the title of the trailer, so I'm assuming that there is more to come in terms of reveals and whatnot. So if anything like crazy comes out, like a proper trailer, I don't know. In the beginning, he did say that he sucks at making trailers. By the way, if you need a video editor to make you a trailer, hit me up. But if they do reveal anything else, then I will probably make a video on it. But that is about it. I just wanted to make a video because I'm excited, and yeah, I will catch y'all whenever I decide to upload again.